Now that we've taken a look at some basic author tags, let's go ahead and practice a little bit with what we've learned. So in this practice, the first thing you're going to want to do is use the author name and link to author page in a post byline or somewhere in your post that makes sense. So what this is going to allow you to do is display both the author name, and then when someone clicks on it, they should go to the archive page for that author and see all of the posts from them. And this is something that you'll commonly need to do. Now, in some cases, you don't need to link to that page, you just need the author name. So you might want to play around with that, but in this exercise, you're going to want to create that full link, since that is something that is helpful to know how to do. Then on the actual single blog post, you're going to create a featured author bio. And these sort of call to actions for authors are something that's very common. You often see their gravatar, their name, maybe their description, and it's styled a bit so that it stands out at the bottom of the post before the comments. And hopefully this is something that you've seen and feel comfortable coding out in your own little demo. Now, the other thing you're going to want to do along with this, especially since you're probably linking to the author page, is create an author.php template, and at the top of it, just like we saw before where we're listing out a bunch of metadata, create something that's a little bit nicer styled using author tags, something that would make sense at the top of an author page. And then finally, somewhere in there, display the author gravatar. Maybe this is on the author bio page, maybe it's on the author template, maybe it's on both of them, but think about where makes sense and play around with the styling of that gravatar. Now, I want to say along with this that in addition to the author tags we looked at that are the most common ones, there are also other ones available to you. So you may want to look through the documentation on what author tags are available, maybe how to customize or work with some of them in a little bit more depth from what we've seen already, and go ahead and add those into your practice as you feel it's necessary. Now, as always, in addition to doing this practice, you should also be playing with these author tags in your own project that you're building alongside this. So go ahead and take a stab at this, and then in the next lesson, I'll give you a little bit of an overview of how I approach this.